Great morning, great morning. What it do, what it do, what it do. Bright and early, that's what they say, bright and early. I got the 5 a.m. crew up here this morning, and we're ready to do what we do. That is role play. So I got some real estate professionals on the call this morning, from real estate brokers to real estate agents to real estate investors. And we're all here this morning to sharpen our skills and just do what we do and make each other great. Make each other great by practicing. You should not be practicing on your clients. This you should have some mechanism, some way of training that you're not doing it on live people, but you're preparing yourselves, getting yourselves ready so that when you come into contact with these clients, you sound like the professional that you are. You sound like it. And I don't know who it was I was listening to, what book I was reading. It was somebody. I don't know. It could have been um what's his name? Ben Kenny. Is that right, Nick? Ben whatever, anybody. But he made a Ben Kenny. He made an excellent point, and which was like, professionals. Nope, this won't Ben Kenny. This was Mike Ferry. Saying that you gotta think about it. In every profession, people practice, right? You got NFL players that practice a certain number of hours per week for a 3 hour game, right? You got NBA players that practice X amount of hours per week for whatever that number, a 90-minute game or whatever the case may be, right? So professional athletes practice for a small opportunity, a small moment. And so you got doctors practice, right? You got attorneys. So everybody that's in the profession knows how important it is to practice. So your real estate professional should be practicing and not just practicing on you. So this morning we're gonna do our role play. And so you can use for sale by owner, you can go investor scripts, do whatever it is you want to do, however you want to do it, but understand this is practice. So this is where you are allowed to mess up. You mess up here, it's fine, it's okay, right? Because we're here to sharpen each other and then we'll give you some feedback. So, needless to say, let's get this thing rolling. Tamika, it's me and you. You ready? You ready to get going? Come off mute. All right. So you want to go first, or you want me to go first? Let's go. Let's go. Now let me get this. Let me get this disclaimer real quick, y'all. Today, y'all know there's an email that we have excluded from saying you cannot say this email. What is that email, y'all? Mary had a little lamb at gmail.com. Don't nobody say that. That is excluded. You can't say it whatsoever. Now that we're clear on that, all right, Meek, let's go. Let's do what we do. It's on you. Yeah, hello. Yeah, the property is still available right now. Yeah, it's still available right now. Mm-hmm. Well, Tamika, I'm so glad that you called me. I'm pretty sure that I'm willing to work with anybody. To be honest with you, if the price is right, Tamika, I think we can make some things work a little bit. Yeah. My name Billy Bob Thornton. Billy Bob Thornton. Mm-hmm. No, I'm not on MLS. Where's that? Where's the MLS? I'm not really sure about them. What is that? Oh, okay. Well, no, I'm not. I'm not no MLS. No MLS. Well, to be honest with you, I think my property should be worth about 175,000. I just had a tax assessment bill that came in the mail, and that thing, I don't really understand that thing, because the county done went up about 9% on my taxes, and they told me that my property is worth about 135. And I said, there's no way my property is only worth 135. So you know what I did, Tamika? I called down to that assessor's office, and I said to that assessor, I said, I think you got my property value wrong, sir. Because I know how much work I put in my property. So right now they supposed to be coming down. I think on Wednesday. They're supposed to come down on Wednesday and see about doing a reassessment. Because I know my property is worth about 175,000. So I'm looking forward to them coming down on Wednesday, Tamika. Yeah, that's about right. Mhm. Well, my property, I'm not sure how much information you know about in this county that we're in. But my property is sits on about 28 acres. And so I got a farm a little next door. So I always got somewhere. I live on the land as well. So if I get 175,000 for this property as I know that it's worth, right? I can move right on next door. And everything be fine. Everything be fine. Um, that's a little that's where let me think about it. 'Cause I probably pick up some manure for my fertilizer. Let me see about now. This Wednesday may not work because after he comes here, I'm gonna be a little busy on the farm. But if you wanna maybe Thursday, you can get back with me by Thursday. And that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Thursday, 12 o'clock be fine. I know I got prices right coming on at 11, but 12 o'clock be fine. 12 o'clock be fine. Oh, I don't have no email. Just my phone number, and you can when you pull up to the yard, you got to come back about 2.5 miles. But my horse, his name is John. He'll guide you right on back to the back, and you can come on in, just blow the horn 2 times. All right, just blow the horn 2 times. Don't do three. Just blow the horn 2 times, and I come right on out there outside for you. You got it. That's it. That's it. Oh man, good job, Meek. Good job, Meek. Good job, Meek. You kept your composure. You kept your composure. All right, y'all. Let's give us some feedback. What is something that you noticed? Because you were sticking to the script, but you had opportunities to close this deal early on. Feedback, y'all. What you got? Anybody, come off mute. Give us some feedback. Mm, yeah. Yep. 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 Good job. Good job. You got the appointment. So that's the plus by itself. You got the appointment. And anybody else? Anybody else want to add anything? All right. So here's what I would say to me. Here's what I would say. Right there was something that he mentioned that you actually could have added value to him. Right when he talked about his tax assessment and having the assessor to come out. Right. He said he know his property is worth 175,000. Right, and his assessment went up 9% and now is at 135, right? So, sellers, if you're listening, please understand you do not, I repeat, you do not want your tax assessment to go up because your assessed value determines how much you're paying in real estate taxes. Now, in his case, in his case, because he's actually trying to sell the property, that could work, maybe, right? It could work if they come out and say, all right, well, your property ain't, 135, we'll go ahead and give you 145. All right, you just increase your taxes, right? But maybe because, investors look at tax assessments as well. Why? I have no clue because don't mean a thing, right? Does not determine the value. And they have certain metrics that they use and they can only go up a certain amount, right? So I probably would have educated him on that to help him understand that that document he received in the mail does not give true value of what his property is worth, and that you can offer something to him called a CMA, which is similar to an appraise report that will give him what his value is based on the market, right? But if you are the investor, of course, um, you want to use that low assessment to your advantage. Okay. So when you go out to the property, Tamika, and you look at the property, now he says 28 acres. So that just telling me, hey, his value is really in his land. The house may not be worth 5 cents, right? So the value may just be in the land alone. So now there's a few things I want to make sure of and some questions I'm going to ask. Does he have a septic tank? Does he have a well? Um, like what does he have? I heard he say he got some horses. So how much land is cleared and how much is used for farming? Have there been a recent soil test, a perk test? So these are certain things that you want to make sure that you know before you go in and stamp that offer, because your investors, if you're looking to wholesale this property, your investors they're going to want to know some of these intricate details, right? But hey, I like the fact of blowing the horn twice. So you kept your composure, Tamika. Great job with Mr. Bob Thornton. All right, so you ready, Tamika? I'm gonna go ahead and switch up now, and here we go. Here we go. All right, ring, ring, ring. Hey, great morning. How you doing, ma'am? I'm fantastic. This is Dominic Epps. I am a real estate agent with A to Z Atlanta Realty. And are you the property owner for 1545 North A Street? Okay, may I get your name, ma'am? Hey, Miss Jones. So I'm not going to hold you long, Miss Jones. I'm just giving you a call because your property came up as a for sale by owner property. Is this a property you're still trying to sell yourself, or do you have any offers on it by any chance? Okay, got you, got you. Have you reached out to a real estate professional to assist you already, or is this something that you're looking to do yourself? I got you. I totally understand that. All right, and how long has the property been on the market? How long have you been trying to sell it? 6 months. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So could you give me the reason why are you trying to sell it yourself? Are you trying to save money, or like what's the main reason? Because 6 months is a very long time, and I'll be honest with you. I've sold a lot of property. I've assisted a lot of sellers in that time frame, right? So I'm just curious. What is the main reason why you're trying to sell it yourself? Gotcha. And I totally understand, right? And here's what I would say, and I hope this doesn't offend you, right? But you're absolutely right. You are so right. Wherever you got the information from, I would say that they gave you some correct information, right? And there are a lot of agents that would just do exactly what you're doing. Have your house on the market sitting for 6 months with no activity, no offers or anything, right? But at A to Z will look different. And so what we do is we actually come out, evaluate your property. And one of the main things that we do, ma'am, is to make sure that we price your property correctly. Okay. So is there a specific number that you are trying to net on the sale of this house? Okay. All right. Okay. Gotcha. So how did you actually determine your sales price? Gotcha. Oh, okay, okay, all right. Now, how those pointers that she gave you, would you say they're working right now, or are you finding that her market and your market is two different markets? So maybe what works for her in her market is not really working for you. Would you say that's pretty accurate? Okay, gotcha, gotcha. So if you could, if there was a number, right? I know what you have the property for sale for, but if there was a number that you would actually accept if you received an offer, do you have an idea what that number is that you would be comfortable with? Yep. Gotcha, gotcha. And so I understand that, and that's awesome. So a lot of agents, as myself, may be calling, right? And so if we were to bring you a buyer, are you willing to pay the 3% commission for us bringing you a buyer? Okay, got you, got you. All right. So now we know that there's a certain number that you want. You're also willing to pay the commission to the buyer's agent for bringing you a buyer, right? So the only thing now that separates the two is just you receiving representation, right? Because if I'm coming in as a buyer's agent, of course, I'm going to come and try to negotiate to benefit my client, right? But I also want to be able to provide that same service to you and to give you the best representation, so that we can make sure that you're receiving, fair market value, right? And first of all, I want to be able to provide a free material to you to show you what your property should actually sell for, based on what other sold properties have sold recently in the market that's comparable to your home. Okay. And so what I can do is I can come out, meet you, evaluate your house, and give you this free information, and then we can sit down. I can go over exactly what our steps are, and I have no problem. Even you said it was your sister that's a real estate agent in another state. Your cousin, okay. I have no problem, talking with your cousin, and then also letting your cousin know exactly what we do, and I'm sure that she would, understand and probably say, "Hey, I think that's great." Because six months is a long time, right? And so for every month that your property sits on the market, you're probably losing about $10,000 in the offer price. All right. So would today work for you? Because I'm pretty open between 12 and 2, and also in the evening between 5 and 7. Would one of those times work for me to come by and sit down and give you that free information? Awesome, awesome. Okay, all right. And what's a good email address for you so I can All right, thank you so much. I don't know why I thought you was gonna say something else, but all right, T Jones. All right, so I'm gonna send you over an email so you can at least have some information about us. Okay. Now, if once I get over there, and if your cousin, if she gives you the green light and she totally is on board with you using us as your representation, would you be willing and okay to go ahead and sign the listing document so we can go ahead and take this off your hands to do the hard work for you? Okay. All right. Cool. Well, listen, I'm looking forward to seeing you later this evening, and we're looking forward to assisting you. All right. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Tamika, you made it too easy. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you. That was good. Feedback, y'all. What y'all got? Help me out. Help me out. I got the appointment, but I could have missed something. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Yep. Yep. Mm. Yeah. Yep. Wow. Yeah. 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 I like that. I like that. So I've had a situation where there was a daughter that stayed in another state. Okay, and I was representing the dad and the mom. Right. So here is what wisdom says. Wisdom says you do not want to be the agent that is combating with the relative, right? You want to find a way to win that person's trust. If you can win the relative's trust, then you're going to win the seller's trust, right? And so, and that was the reason why I said, hey, well, how about this? Let's go ahead and let me talk to that cousin, right? Because the cousin is a real estate agent, they're going to understand that 6 months is a long time, and the cousin probably haven't even followed up to see what's going on with the house. Right? Cousin probably just said, "All right, cool. Here you go. This is what you should be doing." But hey, 6 months is a long time, right? And so understanding that the cousin is who she has an ear to, like if my cousin says it's okay, then it's okay. Right. And so, yes, there are times when you may say, well, what if and what if? But I love the approach of let me get their buy in. Because if I can get their buy in, right? If she says something about a referral fee or any of that, right? Then that's something that we can certainly, communicate. But, I communicate that to the seller, right? I wouldn't be trying to come in and just say, all right, I'm going to send her that. Hey, now, I do want you to understand that your cousin is expecting to get paid. Was that something that y'all had a pre-arrangement on? Right? Because now I'm going to use all of this information she gave me. She has no mortgage, it's free and clear. So you're not going to take from my commission to pay your cousin, but your cousin would like to have $2,500 on the sale of this property. Are you okay with that? Because that can be a separate agreement. All right, cool. All right. But I like to have buy-in from that family member because they are really going to be the ones that I think he's a good guy. I think you should go with him. You know, boom, 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 and then boom, let's close this thing. So, all right, but good stuff, good stuff. All right, let's go next. We got Drew and Nick. Y'all two are up to bat, and yeah, let's go ahead and get y'all to do what y'all do, and then Ava, you and Chantel is next. Y'all two are next. So, Nick, let's go. Let you go first. Let you be the agent, and Drew, you are the seller. And remember, Mary had a little lamb at gmail.com is banned. Please do not use that. All right, I'm on mute. Y'all got it. Let's rock. That's dope. Mm. Mm. That's dope. Look. Mic drop, mic drop, mic drop. 1 2 1 2. Yo, that was fire. That was. Yeah, 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 yeah. Is that your real email? Yeah. Oh, I mean, I know you. No, 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 no. I know you play. I know you play drums. So I didn't know if that was like one of your first emails or something like that. All right, let's go ahead and feedback for Nick. What y'all got? That was great, bro. That was like, I'll be honest. In all of my years of doing this, I have never used it that way. Um, yo, no, I'm saying I have never. I've always, if I'm prospecting for open house, I'm only focusing on the open house. I've never flipped it, bro. That was dope. Is that in the playbook? That's in the playbook, bro. I've never. I only did that for. I did that for listings, like you know what I'm saying, a new listing. Hey, I'm calling the market. We just did, but I've never used like an open house. I've done new listings, yes, but I've never used it like that for like that's. Oh my god, that's dope. Yeah, no, I don't remember open house part, but it was. Hey, kudos to you, brother, because I'm using that like ASAP. ASAP, that's good. Anybody that's got feedback? Anybody? That was good, man. Little drummer boy, you did good. Even though it sounded like he was still one eye open, one eye closed. Nah, bro, you was Barry White. He's very yeah. He was 24 years. Yep. He said Florida too, though. Then he said Florida. I'm like, yo. I'm like, mhm. Right, right. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know, I don't do that, and I don't do obituaries. Like I don't do the obituaries list, but there are people that do that. I'm just not one of them. Like I do have some sense of emotions and feelings, but there's this one investor that and he's doing big business, and he goes off the obituaries list. Like I can at least wait for it to go to probate. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking like fresh. He reads the paper daily. He looks at, oh, so and so just passed. While the family is grieving, he goes with cash money and presents an offer to buy the property. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I It ain't that serious for me. Right. But great job, Nick. Great job, great job, great job. Let's give it up. Let's give it up, y'all. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. All right, so now let's go ahead and flip it around now. Andrew, it's on you, sir. It's on you because I'm very curious to this Jackson Street property you sent me this morning. Is this something that you have already you started prospecting already, or are you kind of doing your homework before you like seal the deal? Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So let's practice that right now. Then there you go. You got it. So um, that's the property. You don't have to give the correct address, but that's the property. That's the property. So boom. All right. Let's go. I'm on mute. Y'all got it. Let's rock. Mm. Mm. Come back. Woo. Wall. Comment below if you agree with having blue balls. That's great. Mm. like that. I like that. You give me a 50,000. That, yeah, that's
Well, I got my Elk Lodge meeting today at 2, and I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow at 3:30. But I could see you on Thursday if you give me a call. I don't got nothing going on Thursday.
Okay, so Thursday at 12, would that work for you?
We have to do Thursday at 12. I shouldn't have nothing going on. Um, but what do you want me to do? Like what do you do? Like how you gonna come with 150,000? Or like what would you do? What are you gonna do? How you gonna do this property? Are you a cash buyer? You got the money to buy this property?
Yes, I work with investors. We're a hungry group of people, and we buy cash for properties.
fix that. Fix that.
If
Fix that. Fix
we
that.
can come to an agreement,
Fix that.
are you flexible on the price, or is 150 like it's a no go if you can't get 150?
I mean, I want 150,000.
I understand. I get it.
I want 150,000. Now, if the money is right, but I want
I
one hundred
understand. The
fifty
money, as
thousand.
long as the money is green.
Yeah,
Okay, as long as the money is green.
I mean, I want you to, but you didn't. I wasn't
Fix
even
that.
thinking about it until you called me. So now that you
I
called me,
understand. I get it. I get it. I
you
get it.
piquing my curiosity. So that's
Right,
kind of what
right,
let you
right.
see the.
I'm piquing the curiosity. I get it. I get it. That's good. I'm glad I'm piquing your curiosity. So now you getting open to the idea of like maybe.
I mean, yeah, for the right
I
price.
could,
Now wait a
I
minute. No,
could.
I gotta pay all. I don't want to be paying all these fees and stuff now. I don't want to be paying for the realtor and all that stuff. I just if you gonna I want 150,000
Oh,
in
I
my
don't.
pocket.
I'm
Like
not a
I don't.
realtor. I'm not a realtor, sir. I'm an investor. This would be a just me and you, cash sale. No realtors, no fees, nothing like that. So whatever you get, you would just net right after that. As long as you have no fees on your title or anything like that, you would
Okay.
just net it.
Okay. Thank you for clearing that
Okay,
up.
and
That work for you?
Thank you for
I
clearing
think
it
I
up.
owe some tax. I'm not for sure, but I think I owe some taxes on this house. Like I got sick and I was on disability,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't pay my taxes for 2 years, so I might owe a little bit of
Woo.
taxes. I'm still gonna get my
Woo.
150,000
2 years.
out of the tax,
Woo. How you gonna? What you gonna
even though
respond?
I owe some taxes
How you
on
gonna
it.
respond, Cletus?
I'm working on paying it off though right now, but I still owe 150,000 if that's something I'm looking at doing.
If I pay the tax, would you come down on your 150,000 just in case we can't work it out? If I pay that and just give you the rest, if I pay your
I
taxes,
mean,
how much is left? However much is left, I pay that off and then give you the rest. Would that work for you?
yeah. I mean, as long as I don't want to owe nobody nothing. I don't want to,
I understand.
if
As long
something.
as I make you free and clear from the house, you ain't got to worry about nothing.
What?
Would you?
And then, how do I know you got the money though? I know you're not just
Mmm.
talking. Waste my time. I go to this house and then you don't have no money from me.
Ooh. Crickets.
I'm not. I promise. I'm not gonna waste your time. I promise that. I'm not. I'm not gonna waste
Yeah,
your
but is
time.
there anything you
I'm a
can show
serious.
me?
Mmm.
Is
I
there
can give you
anything
a
you can
business
show me
card.
now?
I can send you a testimony for somebody that's worked with
Man,
me.
close the deal. Close the deal.
I don't want no
See,
testimonial.
Close the deal.
I can have my sister write a testimony,
Close the
but you
deal.
ain't
Close the deal.
personal. And what I'm
Too
asking
much
is,
talking. Close the deal.
how if the money, like I need to see the money. Like, is there any way you could show me, like you got one
I
hundred
can do
fifty
it. I
thousand
can
dollars?
do.
Uh oh. Crickets.
Is there any way I can give? I can do a direct non-refundable deposit to the title company
Mmm.
to show you I'm serious. If that'll help you.
Mmm.
I mean, do you have the money or not?
Mmm.
Yes,
You don't sound too confident.
I do sound confident.
You said yeah.
Yes, I mean, I'm,
I
I have
I
it.
tell I tell you what. Send me over something documentation saying,
Countdown.
hey, you
10,
have the money in the bank, so
9,
we're not wasting our time. Because now,
8,
that 150,000 sounded real delicious to
7,
me. So if you can send me
6,
something that say, hey, and I'll give you my
5,
email address. You can send me something like
three,
a verified funds, go
two.
down to
I
your
can give
bank and
you a
get a
proof of
letter.
funds. I can send you a proof of funds letter if that'll work for you. Would that do it? A proof of funds letter?
Yeah, yeah. You want my email?
Yeah. Yes, sir. I'll stick email.
Thank
I want 150,000 at gmail.com.
Oh, that's email. That's a ten. That's an email. How long you had that? That's a,
All right, all right, all right, all right. We done. We done. We done. We done. Cause y'all, this is the longest,
oh, yeah, we had
bro.
a conversation, man.
No, man, we ain't got time for all that. You should have closed this like 10 minutes ago. You
Look,
should have
but
closed
look
it.
though.
You so
You taught me to build rapport.
yeah. I
I
didn't
was
teach you to
building
build a
rapport
rapport
with you.
like that. Not like that. That's. Listen, you got to close the deal when you have an opportunity to close the deal, and you could have been. Yes, when he first said he wanted 150, boom. All right, cool. All right, let's schedule the appointment from that. There's no need to talk about anything else. He told you how much he want, right? Set the appointment. All right, so let me come physically. That's great that you have a tenant that's paying. Here's some things I would like from you when I come visit the property. If you could give me a rent roll that shows at least 12 months of that, along with a copy of their lease, all right? And I come tour the property, and then we will further this conversation on numbers once I get there. I can't really, lock in that price until I come physically look at the property, right? All this other hoopla y'all talking about, who cares? He said
You
150.
said rent rolls and what else? What else you said?
Rent rolls and a
Rent
copy of the
rolls,
lease.
12.
I want a
Two
rent roll for
months.
12 months, and I want a copy of the lease, right? But here's another thing. Here's another thing I want to make sure that you are understanding. You said to him that you work with investors. That was a red flag, like flag on the play. What you mean you work with them? You are the investor. So you have to
Oh,
understand
I didn't
that
say that.
a wholesaler is an investor. You don't tell him that you work with investors. That's why he was like, oh, okay, well, do you even got the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to work with a middleman. You hear him saying he's not paying all these fees, but you wouldn't even got to that if you would have just set the appointment as soon as he gave you the price. He said, what I paid for 10 years ago plus blah blah blah, give me 150 for it, right? And you should have already knew somewhat of what the other properties are selling for in the area to determine if 150 would be enough. I would say this: 150,000 and $1,100 in rent just don't go together. Those two just don't match, right? What he's receiving and what he's asking for does not line up. But that is a conversation you can have in person with them when you actually go visit the property, right? But if someone tells you they're getting $1,100 in rent and they want to sell it for 150, that's just overpriced. Okay? But you were just doing a whole. But you got his email, and you got to send him proof of funds now, 150,000 at Gmail, something like that. Yeah. But that's why we wanted you to practice now, so you're not practicing on an actual client when you talk to him and you start sounding crazy like that. And no, we're not. But anyway, good job, man. I'm gonna give it to you anyway. Good job. All right. Next we got Ava, we got Chantel. Y'all are up. So are y'all ready? Y'all come off mute. Let's get this thing going this morning. Chantel, you are going to first be the seller. Ava, you ready? If not, shit. All right, let's go. So Ava, the agent.
Not really. I can sit it out.
You can sit it out. You sure? Look at Sinead. Look.
I'll be joking with me. I'm the newbie on the block.
All right. Come on, Sinead. Sinead got you. Sinead, come on, Sinead. You are up, Sinead. You are the agent. Chantel is the seller, and then you all are going to swap. So let's go. Sinead, you good?
Good morning. I don't really have a voice, but
You have a voice?
no.
But I have a dream that one day your voice is gonna return.
I've been waiting.
Yeah, you got it. You good? You
I'm struggling.
you struggling? So you need to go on mute. So that means Ava got to come back. Ava got to come back.
I'm so sorry.
You can still,
Okay, that's all right.
All right, let's go. So Ava, you are the agent. Chantel, you are the seller, and then y'all going to swap. Thank you, Sinead, for still calling in though with your hoarse voice. You was yelling at somebody last night. I don't know what you, but somebody got that business from you last night.
It's my praise, my praise, my
Oh, that's your
praise.
praise. Oh, okay, hallelujah. That's right. I was like that in church too, but mine's recovered. So, all right, good stuff. All right, I'm going on mute, and y'all too. Y'all got it. Let's rock and roll.
Okay. Ring ring.
Good morning.
Good
Y'all see how
morning.
we got a lot
Is
of
this the
energy
owner
5 o'clock in the
of
morning? I love it.
123 Market Street?
Yes, it is. Who am I speaking with?
This is Ava with A to Z Atlanta Realty. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I noticed that your property was on the market and it expired, so I was
Mm.
wondering if you were still interested in selling it.
Yes, I put it on the market and I was trying to sell it, but it didn't sell, so I just took it back down because I was tired of dealing with people calling me and asking me a lot of questions, and I couldn't get it sold, so I just took it off the market and decided I
Mm.
would wait a little while.
Mm. Mm.
Okay,
I like
so
that.
I'm just curious, why do you think it didn't sell?
Well, I don't know. My husband told me that maybe it needed some work done to it because the house is kind of old. But I
This
think
is
it's a pretty
real.
decent house, and I thought it should have sold by now. But it's just been sitting up there for a while, and I don't know what the problem is.
Okay, okay, I see. So let's see. And did you have any offers at all?
Well, one lady came and asked could she look at the property, and she told me that she had some money, but I think she was trying to get me because she won't offer me a lot of money. She was trying to get $100,000
This
from me,
is
and I
good.
know that property worth more than that because that was my granddad's house, and
Mm.
he told me a lot of value in it, so I told her no,
This
and
is
she
good.
never
Okay.
came back with any more money.
Okay. Well, do you think it'd be possible for me to come out and take a look at it so that I can, give you a valuation, a CMA to tell you what I think that property is worth?
Baby, what's a CMA?
I
It's
like
a
that.
market analysis. It's going to tell you what that property is worth because you told me that you need some work done to it and you didn't like the offer that you got. So let me come and take a look at it. That way I can help you to determine what that value is so I can help you to get it sold.
I love it. Let's
Okay, that
close
sounds
it.
good. Who
Let's
you say
close
you
that.
work for again?
I'm with A to Z Atlanta Realty. And what I can do is I can come out there either today between 12 and 2, or I can come out tomorrow between 3 and 6. Which one works for you?
Well, I got a doctor's appointment this morning. Let me. I think I can come. You can come out tomorrow. You said between 3 and 6.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, baby. It's gonna have to be about 3:30. I got to take my husband to the doctor about 5 o'clock. Can you get about 3:30?
Yeah, I can get there at 3:30. Can I have your email address?
Well, now I'm an old lady. I don't have an email. My daughter got one. I think I can
Ah.
get her email from her. The time you get her to write it down and give it to you. Yeah, I don't have that one of them emails. I don't do all that
Okay.
computer stuff.
Well, no worries. What I'll do is I'll just call you about 30 minutes before I'm going to show up. Is that okay?
Okay, and you say your name one more time. What's your name again?
My name is Ava Anderson.
Okay, Miss Ava. Well, I will see you tomorrow. But call me first and make sure I'm here now.
Okay, Miss Chantel, I'll do that. And I
Okay.
didn't get your name. I just realized that.
You got the appointment though. You got the appointment. You got the appointment. Y'all give it up. Great job. Great job. I'm gonna tell you. At first, I was like, "Hey, this sounds a little familiar. Like, is this sounds like when we was listing battery? Like, is this the true story? Like, hold on now, what's going on here? But nah. Good job. Good job. Feedback. What y'all got? Anybody? Feedback. Great job though. Got the appointment. Explain, because you said exactly what I was thinking when she mentioned CMA. I was like, most people don't know what that means. And then you was like, well, what is a CMA? So that was great. I'm glad you put that out there. So yeah, but it's always good to explain it because some people may not even ask what it is. So it's always good if you're gonna say that to explain what it is. But feedback, what we got? What we got? Anybody? Come on. Great job though.
It was a good call.
Yeah, it was
She
good.
got to the point.
Yep.
Yeah, she got to the point. Um, she stated why the property she think the property didn't sell.
Yep.
It was an easy access. Once they open up like that, that's an easy access for you to come and evaluate because she's still motivated to sell. She's just discouraged because it didn't work out the first time.
Right.
So
Right.
now you've got to you open the door for the possibility of it getting sold.
Yeah. Yeah. That was good. That was good. That was good. All right. Let's go ahead and switch it up now. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to mute and yeah. Let's rock it up. Switch it up. Let's go.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. I am calling about the property at 1514 Kinsey Lane. Am I speaking with the owner?
Yes, you are. How can I help you?
Great, great. I'm calling again. My name, I don't know if I gave you my name, but my name is Chantel, and I'm with Victory Allegiance Realty, and I'm a real estate agent. And I was wondering if you are still interested in selling this property.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, okay, sounds great. Okay, what is your current asking price?
300,000.
300,000. Okay. And how did you come up with this price?
That's what we had listed for before.
Okay.
Okay, and how long have you had it listed?
Well, it's not anymore, but we had it listed for about 3 months.
Okay, did you get any feedback from your listing?
Mm, good.
I
That was
don't know.
good.
My agent wasn't any good.
Close
Okay,
the
well
deal.
right now you're working with the best. I have some buyers who are ready and willing to buy some property right now. Is that price negotiable any?
Hmm, I'm not really in a hurry to sell, so I don't really know.
Mm,
Okay, well, how about this? How about we get together? I'll get to come and look at the property and kind of give you some feedback on some numbers. We can just get together and get some figures together, and maybe you'll change your mind about selling, get you motivated to sell. How does that sound?
Do you have buyers?
Yes, I got some buyers that's right now. They're ready. They're just looking for the right property.
Okay. And let me see. I don't really want a whole bunch of people coming through my house.
Okay, how about we get together first? Me and you get together first, and we put some numbers together, and I get those motivated buyers, those ones who have the money, they're already financed, and we can get it done quick, so you don't have to have a whole lot of buyers, people coming in and looking at your property.
Okay, that sounds all right.
oh.
Okay, sounds good. What's about today? I'm ready. I'm free right now. What about you?
Let's
Right
go.
now,
Let's
no, I got an
go. Let's
appointment this
go.
afternoon.
Okay,
Let's
what about
go.
tomorrow? I'm open. You tell me the time, and I'm there.
Okay, how about tomorrow at 9 o'clock?
Tomorrow at 9 o'clock. I'll see you at 8:55. How's it sound?
All right, that sounds good. What's your name again?
My name is Chantel, and I'm with Victory Allegiance. I will get this house sold for you. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Let's go.
All right, thank you, Miss Ava. Look to see you soon.
All right, see you. Thank you, Chantel.
Let's go. Let me find out I'm rubbing off on you already. She said, I'm ready right now. Let's listen. Listen, I don't care what time it is. Let's go. Listen, let's do this. All right, great job. So feedback. Now let me start with this feedback. Here's the only thing that I would say, right? Is that you don't want to communicate and give the assumption that you have somebody, a buyer for them right now, right? So what I like to say is I work with pre-approved buyers all the time, right? I don't want to give the assumption that I have a buyer for them because if you say that, then they may just say, well, listen, I will pay you a 3% commission if you bring me a buyer, right? But they'll be trying to sell it themselves because it would seem as if you already have someone, right? But then she said, well, she don't like people going in and out of her house. Well, you could come back and say, well, is that the reason why you only had it on the market for 3 months and you decided to take it off? Was it because you didn't get enough traffic, or were you having too much traffic to your property, right? And then if that's the case, right, there's certain things that you can do. You can offer 3D tours. So when you go visit her property, if she stays there and she's pretty picky on having a lot of traffic, you can say, hey, we can do a 3D tour. We can offer that, right? And this is how much it costs to do a 3D tour. And then if we have actual buyers that are very interested after they see the 3D tour, then we can say, okay, these are the ones that we will allow, to actually come into your house, right? So when you're going to meet with her, that's an option that you can give her if she sounds like she don't want, and I have seen that a lot in luxury listings, your high price listings, where they don't want to just any and everybody, right? They're not really for even some open houses. Like, I don't want to just have any and everybody coming in my house, right? Especially if they still live there. If it's vacant, it's different. But if they still live there, then, they're big on privacy. So, but good job though. You got an appointment on your first call. Y'all listen, this is major. I hope y'all understand this. She just passed her exam, waiting for her fingerprints to come back. And on the 5 o'clock call and got her first appointment and role play. Let's make some noise. Let's make some noise. That's what I'm talking about. All right, feedback. What else? What we got? I see y'all got something in the chat. Feedback. Anybody else? Okay. All right. So, we're about to close up. But here's what I want to say to y'all. First of all, everybody did a tremendous job. So give yourselves a round of applause. Y'all did fantastic. Yeah. So listen to me what I'm about to say, and listen to me very, 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 very clear. Today is a day that we celebrate the life and legacy of Dr. King, right? And we all know the big I Have a Dream speech. Let me tell you what's so amazing about this day. Here's what, and of course we all, we celebrate for what he have done as a trailblazer and civil rights movement, and the list goes on and on. But this day is a federal holiday. Are y'all following with me? It is a federal holiday, which means top producing agents.
Calls, right?
You got me. You know how we try to work it. We try to what I'm saying, reel you in a little bit slowly. But that's the point I'm trying to make. People are home, y'all. They are home. So do not take this day off and say, well, now I'm not saying you can't take some of the day off and, enjoy your family, kids out of school, but people are home. Okay. So give yourselves 2 hours today. Just 2 hours. 2 hours of straight call. Like if you have to go somewhere, if you can't do it in the privacy of your home or go up to your office, go somewhere. 2 hours of consistent calls. All right. You know enough. You don't have to be perfect. Don't say, well, I don't know what. Listen, you all just did it. You just did it. So go put it to use. And you may be surprised that somebody and you may be able to get an appointment today. So go be great. Go be great. Go do it. And you know what? Let's do this. If you get an appointment today, the first person that texts me that you made calls today and you schedule an appointment, I'm going to bless you with $100. I'm talking like you got to give me proof that you scheduled an appointment. Show me a text message or show me something that somebody said, all right, we got it scheduled. But make your calls today. Schedule an appointment. Even with your horse self, Shanae, who knows? Maybe you can have your daughter talking for you. Go drink some hot tea. Wake up and drink some throat coat with some honey and some lemon. But yeah, I'm going to be a blessing to one of y'all this morning. So at least 2 hours, though. At least 2 hours. Now, make 2 hours of calls, y'all. Get it done. People are home. They're home. So there's, we're not just doing this just so you all can say, hey, I got up on a 5 o'clock call and did my role play, and then you don't do anything else with it. All right? No. Go get in the game. You got the green light. All of you got the green light today. So if you're calling for sale by owners, if you're just calling just property owners and you want to set up an appointment for you to be the buyer as the investor, host, whatever, right? Just go do it. Go do it. This is not your day off. This is their day off. This is your day to put in that work. So let's make that happen. And I'm looking forward to getting a message from somebody saying, I got the appointment. I got the appointment. Close the deal. Make sure you're listening. Listen to what they are saying to you. All right? Listen to the cues that they're giving you and close the deal. You don't have to keep talking and going on and on and on. No, get it done. Get it done. Make it happen. And I'm looking forward to some amazing testimonials from y'all saying, hey, I got this appointment. And I'm only sending one. It's only going one to one person. So if y'all got and one to one appointment. So if you got 5 appointments, God bless you. But I'm not sending you $500 because you got 5 appointments. I'm sending you one, but great job. So, all right, y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. Love y'all so much. And y'all know we're back at this thing Wednesday at 5 a.m. We do Mondays, Wednesday, Friday at 5 a.m. We're not playing. We are serious about this thing. Like, success comes from practice. Hey, man, I still got that jump shot. I still got it. Boom! I still got it. So, all right. Peace, love, happiness, and